I'm Eric Noll, the current County Commissioner for District 2. I was appointed to this position a little over a year ago when former Commissioner Mike Bodenhausen had to step down due to a career change. He's traveling a lot and couldn't fulfill the duties. So they asked me, or I put in my application, and I was appointed to fill the unexpired term. So now I get to run again. So I'm 52 years old. I'm a lifelong farmer. I live on a very small farm on the west side of Effingham. I graduated from ACCHS in 1982. I was a substitute mail carrier for 15 years in addition to farming. I was on the Atchison County Rural Fire District, number 2, for many years. I was treasurer for 15 of that. Then I was on the ASCS Agriculture Board for 9 years there in Effingham. And then first of all, one of the kind of the FYI things I was presenting tonight was I'd like to introduce you to the County Commission map. I don't know if everybody can see that or not. We can back it up a little bit. These districts are laid out. This is a little bit confusing because the color charts are the precincts, but I'll point out where the districts lie. The first district, which is Jeff Shealy's district, is, well, I'll point it out on this is the actual cutout of the Atchison group. His district is the pink area, the brown, and the red. My district is the green, comes clear over, and then into the city, which on this map is the blue. That's the inside of the city limits that I have here. Then which is South 5th Precinct. Then I have all of this clear over here, Capioma, Grasshopper, Denton, Lancaster, and Shannon townships. And then Bill Pole, the 3rd district, is Center and Mount Pleasant, Walnut, and he comes into the south side of Atchison, which on this map would be clear up into here. So that just kind of gives you the idea of how the commission districts are laid out. They're very diverse in size, but they're all approximately the same population. Okay, my district has approximately 70% rural population, and this one precinct here is 30% of the population of my district. This district, my district, houses all of our county's 3rd-class cities of Effingham, Muskota, Lancaster, and Huron. You know, my district is very spread out and diverse. You know, I have people from the inside of the city limits of Atchison. I have people in my district that are from the cities, the 4 small cities in the county, and then I have this area out here which is, you know, pretty sparsely populated. So the perspective of what goes on here in Atchison can look very differently to the people that are out here on the western fringes of the county. Next then I would like to talk a little bit of the duties of being a county commissioner. Most view the typical duties of a county commissioner as road and bridge, sheriff, taxation, and budgeting, which does take up a lot of our time. But our job is much more than that. We have a lot more diverse duties that you may not hear or think of. I currently serve on 4 boards on behalf of the county, like the NECAP board. That stands for the Northeast Kansas Community Action Program. We meet in Hiawatha, and this is an oversight board for their $7 billion plus budget a year. And we're tasked with overseeing the programs and implementations of Head Start, Early Head Start, child nutrition programs, and low-income housing. NECAP is the housing authority for the city of Atchison, or for the county of Atchison County, not in the city limits. They have their own housing authority. NECAP is funded mainly by block grants, so keeping up with their funding requirements and programming regulations is very challenging. I serve on the Multi-County Health Board, which is composed of Atchison, Brown, Jackson, and Jackson counties, and the counties have pooled their resources and share management to help save the taxpayers' money. When you have the group together and they have the programming, and it's just a better way to run our county health clinics. And the topics at on these meetings run from infectious diseases to vaccination programs to breastfeeding to bed bugs, school inspections, hospice care. Linda?
Yes.
Yeah, she serves on the board with me. My third board I serve on is the NEKES board, which is the Northeast Kansas Environmental Services. We meet in Troy, Kansas, and here we deal with septic systems, wastewater, water testing, sanitary codes, and nuisance ordinances. This board is made up of officials from Atchison, Brown, Jackson, Jefferson, and Donovan counties. Again, working together with shared management, and we share field technicians that are providing a good service for people in our respective counties, and it's very economical to the patrons and to the taxpayers. So if you need assistance with a new septic system, or if you have a septic system that needs looked at, hit me up and I can hook you up with the right people. My last board is the Joint Communications Board. We're dealing with the countywide dispatch center for our sheriff, the 911 center. We're the dispatch for the sheriff, the city police, city and rural fire departments, the emergency preparedness, and the ambulance centers. We recently had a major upgrade to our center with the new location and the new technology of the 800 megahertz radio system. They took over, the new location is the jail annex, the old commission room where we used to meet. It's state of the art. It is a very big deal. It's so modern, and it's a very good deal for the county. And I'm not the only commissioner that keeps busy. Both of the other commissioners have their respective boards, and their duties are as diverse as mine. So I'm not just tooting my own horn. So being a commissioner is a big responsibility, and one I've taken head on. I told my parents that when I was considering taking this job, that if elected, I wanted to be all in and not just be a placeholder. I want to be able to learn all I can on the subject and then try to make the best decision I know how, and then be able to defend that decision. And I think I've done that, I hope. And now I realize that my job isn't done because it's just been a year and I've learned so much and there's so much more to do. And so on that note, I would like to ask you for your support in my re-election. And please, if you have any concerns or questions, get a hold of me, because even though I represent mainly my district, I am a representative of the whole county, and I want to help everybody I can. So thank you, that's all I have. I do have contact information. I have cards on the card table if you want to get them with my contact information. And are there any questions? Great.
Thanks.